How you doing, Aaron? David Ferronis, South Florida Sun Sentinel. How are you? Welcome to Miami.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Great, great. So I know you're pretty agile for your position. Do you think this Dolphins offense can highlight that? And how well do you feel you fit in this scheme?
I believe it's pretty solid. You know, they got a fast team, and that's one of my strong suits. Like I'm one of the fast offensive linemen, being able to get to the first level, second level, and open space and move pretty well. So I feel like it'd be a nice fit for me.
Right. And so center last year, you also have experience at guard, and you're very versatile. Have you been told definitively you're the starting center next year for this team, or is that still to be determined based on who else the team can bring in?
Yeah, I believe that's still to be determined. You know, right now I'm just here trying to figure out a way to best way I can help the team.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Daniel?
What's going on, Aaron? This is Daniel Oyefusi from the Miami Herald. Welcome to South Florida.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask, obviously you spent this past season at center and you kind of transitioned from guard to center when you were in Tennessee. I was curious, can you kind of give us the backstory into you transitioning to center? Because I know, in college and even in high school, it seemed like you played everywhere on the offensive line, but a lot really at guard.
Yeah, like I say that transition to center, I feel like that was always like my destined position. Just for me being like more of an undersized offensive lineman. Like I'm not one of the big 320, 310, 300-pound offensive linemen. And so you don't really see too many of the undersized offensive linemen being that guard. So I just feel like me being undersized was just basically predetermined for me to be a center.
Got it. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Joe?
Hey, Aaron, it's Joe Shad in Palm Beach. Nice to meet you.
Going on, Joe. Nice to meet you as well.
Hey, how would you describe your strengths?
My strengths, I say just my speed, my aggressiveness, like my what was the word I use? I say I just my will, like my work ethic and leverage. Like I say those are my strengths, my speed, strength, and just that will I got, like I'm not gonna stop. So I'm gonna keep going. I got that chip on my shoulder. And so I feel like that's my edge above people I'm playing against.
The dude who played center last year, Connor Williams, he's hurt, but he was also a converted guard. And it blew our mind sometimes to see this man run blocking 10, 15, 20 yards down the field. What how do you approach that when that opportunity comes to be doing that second level run blocking from the middle?
Um, Me personally, like I'm going until I hear the whistle. Like I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm head hunting out there. So if I can get my hands on you, I'm on you until I hear the whistle. If we running downfield, the ball haven't stopped yet, so I'm on you until then, until I see the ball pass me. And even when it passed me, I'm still trying to find some more work.
We like that. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Adam?
Hey, it's Adam Beasley from Pro Football Network. I want to make sure I have this right. It's Aaron. Is that what you said?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yep.
Thank you. You run blocked for a pretty good, powerful downhill running back for a good while in Tennessee. What does it take to be a good downhill power running football team?
Um, you gotta be aggressive. You gotta be in shape, and yes, you just gotta be what's the word? Relentless. You gotta be a goal. Like you got speed, and David, like Derrick Henry, he's a big back. He's fast for his size. So like if your back's fast, you got to be fast as well in what you're doing. So I say just being in shape and having that effort and finish mentality about you and not giving up and being able to go 4 quarters.
And I'd assume that you want to bring that kind of mentality to the Miami Dolphins.
Absolutely. That's been the mentality I've had with me since I can remember. And that was that edge that I had, just being in condition. Because if you condition, you can have your technique and you can get the effort you need. If you tired, you ain't gonna be able to give the effort you want to give, or your technique might start lacking as well.
Thanks for the time.
No problem.
Perk?
Hey, Aaron, Chris Perkins from the South Florida Sun Sentinel. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good, man. First of all, I used to live in Dallas. I had a roommate who went to Skyline and a good friend who went to Skyline. So I know you come from Allen Rossum, Michael Johnson, Larry Johnson, all of that. So yeah, welcome. Hey, I'm working on a couple of things. One is on Mike McDaniel and his personality and what it does for him as a recruiter. How did his personality play a role, if it did, in you coming to the Dolphins?
Mike, it's just his personality, like from what I've been saying, I had no much of a personal conversation with him yet, but like just personally, like from what I seen, heard, and just read about dude, like he got that juice about him. And like he's just very knowledgeable. He passionate about what he's doing. And like I just love that. You can feel it without even like knowing him. Like you feel that passion about him. And so I like that. And that definitely played a role in me coming here.
Right. Okay. The second thing is winning at the line of scrimmage. And that's something that this team needs to improve on. How do you win at the line of scrimmage? Is it being mean? Is it being aggressive? Good fundamentals? Like, how do you win at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I'd say it's good fundamentals. Like everything you said, it take all of that all together and just trying to be fast as you can out the line of scrimmage. Like you trying to win the line of scrimmage. Whoever coming off the ball the fast, who initiating that contact, that's who most of the time gonna win the line of scrimmage. And so, yeah, it take them fundamentals, that aggressiveness, that just being intentional with everything you're doing, like your first steps and all that all plays together.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yep.
Hal?
Aaron, Hal Habit from the Palm Beach Post. Welcome.
Thank you.
I want to have a little bit of fun here. I got to ask you, we can't let this introductory news conference go without asking you about backflips. Tell me, not every offensive lineman can pull that off. So tell me about your backflips and when there's a touchdown, are we going to see you doing one in the end zone or what?
I feel like it's gonna have to be the right situation for me to pull out during like a celebration. I can't just pull out just any time. Cause like as you said, like that's special. You don't see too many offensive linemen can do a backflip. And then definitely in pads at that. So I'm for sure try to pull it out sometime. But when I can't tell you.
Thanks.
Omar?
Hey, Omar Kelly with alldolphins.com. I wanted to ask you, you talked about you felt like center was your natural position. So why did it take so long for you to make that move? Like, why didn't you do it earlier?
Because I felt like that was a part of my plan and like the process when I was coming out. Cause I was undrafted, and we had a great vet ahead of me, Ben Jones, who's a hell of a player. But just coming in, like that was the role I was put into to try to be like that XL tight end, guard center, take on like learning, getting little gems from Ben and the older vets ahead of me. I had Ben Jones, Roger Saffold, Taylor Lewan, like just a lot of great players ahead of me. And so like I was always working both of them like in practice, but in the game, you seeing Ben Jones or whoever it was, and whenever one of them had like a hiccup or got an injury, I had to come in and step into that spot. And so that's just what it was. And I just had to trust the process.
When did the snapping part of it become easier or second nature?
I say it's like I got into the season, to be honest. Like, yeah, I think I hadn't played a full season at center since probably I was in middle school. Like when I was in high school, I was always switching center, guard, tackle, going to every one. And so just having that full season of being a center and just getting that repetition of them reps, I got more comfortable in just learning my style of play with being at center.